I have cried once. I think once in my life. There was a time I cried. Yes, there was a time I cried. I lost my mom in 2019. The cancer. Then also my sister, Amy, same year, to cancer. So that's why cancer to me is a serious issue.
Right.
And that's why I'm really advocating for men to go for that early test. But yeah, in 2019, that's the time I cried. I cried when my sister was in another country in Europe and she was struggling to cancer and she could not even talk, and I was on a call with her and she could not even respond. That to me, made me cry at that particular time, I got into my car, locked the car completely. It's a tinted car, and I cried inside.
But my question, sir, was whether you did it in front of your wife.
No, I was alone. Why? I've never cried in front of people.
Why?
Because men don't cry.
That's what I don't want
to be honest,
to hear.
I've never cried in front of people.
Why?
I was at some bar in Langata, to be honest. When I made the call, I was standing somewhere far away. Then I got so emotional. Nikaangalia watu nikasema hapa hapana. Nikaingia kwa gari immediately. Lock myself in, AC, tint car, and I cried.
Oh goodness, but why? Honestly,
because men don't.
You haven't answered. That's the
Hawezi kulia tu.
Men don't.
Hawezi tu kulia. Are you getting? You can't just cry. Even when my mom passed on, even my wife would tell you, she didn't see me crying anywhere. You know, I was just there. I was just there trying to organize everything.
Yeah, cry. When I'm stressed at work, I'll go home and cry. When whatever happens, I'll cry. That's
the only time I remember myself crying, to be very honest. That's in my entire life.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Dr. Sang, I know you're here as an oncologist, but you're also a man. So we have to speak to this. Do you also think that men should not show weakness? They should not cry in front of their ladies and everyone else?
I think, especially if there's an issue, trying to hide it in or hold it in does cause problems. And so you might not be comfortable to cry in front of others, but there must be a place where you're comfortable.
But your wife?
That's not a problem. And
would you do it?
Definitely. And even with...
Have you done it?
Yes. Even if I'm watching a sad movie...
Really?
I can shed tears, but...
okay.
When you're watching a movie?
Yeah, if it's a very sad movie, I can find myself...
Okay, no, we're laughing at you. We're laughing at you.
Yeah, but I feel, especially with the suicide and mental health, we've lost colleagues even to mental health, to suicide. And so you always wonder, could there be something we could have done? Was there some signs that we missed? And so I think allowing somebody to be free and to be able to talk and to express their problems, I think that helps, so that we don't lose somebody because maybe they felt they were not able to be open enough in front of other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Dr. Julius, has Dr. Jane seen you cry?
No. Ajaiona. Let me tell you, she's the same thing. I
expected you to say yes.
Imagine ajaiona.
Kwa nini?
Iyo, unaona hiyo kitu? Ya men don't cry. I have cried, yes.
Sasa, si wewe ndo unatuambia huyu mtu ni helper. Mwenye ukiwa na issues unafaa ukuje kwake, umwambie kunaenda hivi na hivi babe, unamlilia, anakupanguza machozi. That's how it should be.
My God, hiyo kitu ni ngumu. In fact, wanaume, El Nino is helping a lot. You see, because the only place now tears, unatoa machozi kwa barabara, lakini they think it is rain. And that is the reality of life. And unless we change, like the way Doctor is saying here, where you change the narrative and you tell, I remember, like what he's saying, I remember losing my brother.